They told us to never mention Station 9. Now I know why. This happened just a few weeks ago, and I still haven't fully processed it. I'm a senior, and I've always been into techie stuff. Hacking forums, ARGs, weird corners of the internet. My friends and I used to spend nights going down rabbit holes just for the thrill. Not doing anything illegal, just seeing how deep things go. The one who always found the strangest stuff was Eli. He wasn't even on social media, he just knew where to look. One night he showed us this obscure link. It wasn't a normal site. No UI. Just a black screen and a single prompt. Are you ready to see what they left behind? We thought it was an art project. Eli had found it buried in a thread on an encrypted messaging board. No backlinks, no IP trace. It was just there. He clicked yes. The screen went black, then started loading a bunch of old surveillance thumbnails. Empty hallways, bunk rooms, cold, flickering lights. All time-stamped years ago, but updating in real time. It was like someone had tapped into a forgotten bunker feed. Eli swore it wasn't a prank. We watched for almost an hour, flipping through different cams. All of them empty, until one wasn't. A hallway cam. We saw something move, just the edge of a shoulder, quickly slipping past the frame. We couldn't tell if it was a person. Eli paused the feed, scrubbed back, zoomed in. Still nothing clear, but I swear there were fingernail scratches on the wall behind it. Dozens. Like someone tried to claw their way out. Then the screen glitched and reset. We couldn't get back in. The site was gone. But Eli had screenshotted coordinates from one of the frames, an old panel with geostamps in the corner. He was already planning a road trip. So that weekend it was me, Eli, and Harper. We borrowed Harper's brother's van and drove 6 hours into the desert. Nothing around for miles, not even power lines. Eventually, using the coordinates, we found this half-buried concrete hatch under a collapsed radio tower. No markings. Just a rusted keypad that Eli somehow bypassed using a tool he'd 3D printed. We went in. It was colder than I expected. The place smelled like stale metal and wet stone. We used flashlights and kept close. The place looked abandoned, but not destroyed. Like whoever left had done so in a hurry. Old control panels, empty bunks, maps pinned to the walls with dates that stopped in the late 90s. Then we heard it. A single knock. Not loud, just deliberate. We froze. Harper whispered, "Did that come from below?" There was a second level. We found the stairwell, rusted and steep. Eli wanted to go down, but Harper and I were against it. We stayed at the top while he disappeared into the dark. We waited. A minute passed. Then 3. Then we heard him scream. It wasn't long, but it was blood-curdling. We called for him. Nothing. Just static on our radios. Then we heard footsteps running up the stairs. But when the flashlight hit the landing, it wasn't Eli. It was something else. I don't even know how to describe it. Human-shaped, but wrong. Like it had been stretched. Its eyes didn't reflect the light. They absorbed it. Harper and I bolted. Didn't even wait. We barely made it out. We drove like hell. We reported Eli missing, but no one believed us. The place doesn't show up on any satellite maps. And the screenshots, all corrupted. Then last week, I got a package. No return address. Inside was Eli's phone. The screen was shattered, but it still turned on. There was only one thing on it, a recording. It showed Eli in the stairwell, whispering into the camera. He looked terrified. Behind him, a shadow moved. Then he said, "If they find you, tell them you're from Station 9. It's the only reason I'm still alive." That's when the recording cuts off. And the weird part? When I told my mom about it, Just casually, not even the creepy stuff. She went pale, like ghost white. She asked me one question. Did you say Station 9? I said yeah, and her whole face changed. She told me never to mention it again. Said she'd explain later. She hasn't, and honestly, I'm not sure I want her to.